Hi everyone, welcome to week 5 of Chemistry and Society at Rock Valley College. I hope you are staying warm and off the ice. Looks like we've got another good storm heading our way tonight, Monday night. Alright, so we have finished up week 4. I will note that I'm seeing each week more and more of you are kind of falling behind and missing work, so please try to keep up with the class. We've got a pretty strict late work policy. Movies and labs are accepted late, but there's penalties. So you don't want to fall behind in class. Okay, what do we got going on this week? You can click here to read all the details. We've got Chapter 4 to go over. Watch the short video about Chapter 4. For those that like the PowerPoint, there you go right there. And then when you're ready, do the Chapter 4 Smart Book, where you read through the book and answer questions as you go. That's considered your quote-unquote homework. Our third movie this week, An Inconvenient Truth, about global climate change. There's your Dropbox for that. And then I promise this week's lab isn't quite as bad as last week. The energy comparison of fuels. So you're going to use 2 different fuel containers. You're going to use a candle, just a little tiny tea light candle. And then you're going to use, oh my gosh, the word is slipping my mind right now. It's kind of like, it's a fuel container similar to what they use in catering. And again, I can't think of the name right now, but you're going to heat both of those up, light them up, and then you're going to warm up some water. And the energy that is released, E equals mc squared, energy equals mass times what's the C? Oh, you can look that one up. Actually, you're not going to use that equation, but what happens is the mass from the fuel. You will actually take the mass of your fuel before and after you burn, and you'll see a decrease in the mass. And that's because mass of those fuels been converted into energy, and that energy is used to heat up water. So that's what's going on there. There's your Dropbox for that. My only kind of warning for this 5th lab, be sure you're watching and following the equations in the lab carefully. The first thing you're going to do is figure out how much energy the water absorbs from the fuel source, and then that energy that is absorbed by the water is equal to the energy that is released, because it's coming from the candle or the little thing that I can't remember the name of right now. Anyways, and then finally you're going to take that energy and you're going to divide it by the mass that is lost or converted into energy, is really the more appropriate way to say it. And you'll get your energy per gram for that particular fuel. And you're going to compare the 2 little fuel containers and see which is more efficient. So that's what you've got going on this week. Again, I hope you're staying warm and inside and out of the cold. And I'll talk to you next week.